Hey, what's going on, Swifters? It's Shumisuf here, and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 12W36A. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys all the new stuff that is added within this update. So, let's get started! And the first thing is we're going to head down to this Wither battle arena, because they did add the Wither finally. It was in the last update, but you had to do some special stuff to get it. So, I'm going to show you guys how to craft one, and then how to fight it. So, let's go in here, and I sort of recommend battling them in an obsidian room. They do blow stuff up, they do shoot things at you, and if you try and battle them out in the open, they literally just fly away and just start shooting like pigs and sheep and all that stuff. It's just, they get really high up in the air and they're really hard to kill. So if you're gonna battle one, I recommend doing it in an enclosed space, preferably with obsidian, just so that when they blow stuff up, the room doesn't explode as well. So what you're gonna do is you need 4 pieces of soul sand and 3 wither skeleton skulls. I'm gonna show you guys how to get these a little bit later in the video. And it's basically the same crafting recipe for the most part as the as you know, crafting an iron golem, where you do the sort of T-shaped like this with your soul sand, and then you're gonna put the 3 wither skulls on top. So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna give you the wither. Now instantly you can see his health starts to generate here. He's gonna sort of stand still, and then he's gonna flash a little bit, and there you go. Now you have the full boss of the Wither, and he's really not doing too much right now because we just sort of spawned him in. He's just going to kind of look around. Now, what I want to show you guys is supposedly, they said that supposedly when you spawn in the Overworld, on the wiki it says that the sky will get darker. It doesn't really look that much darker to me. But let's go ahead and kill this dude. So, I have a diamond sword with sharpness of 3, and I'm going to take him down. Now, I am in creative mode, so he's not really going to hurt me. But I would imagine this fight would be pretty difficult. Not in creative. You know what? Shall we be? Let's battle him in non-creative mode. All right, let's do game mode, survival, and okay, he's gonna start to attack me right away. And I instantly have a. You'll see here. I instantly have my hearts are black, and that is. Oh gosh. I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm dead, but. Alright, let's try this again. Give me just 1 second. I gotta go back to that spot. Alright guys, so we're heading back here, and the sky actually does look a little bit darker now. Now that after I died, everything looks slightly darker. You can sort of see the horizons there look a little bit darker. What ended up happening was he basically can put an effect on you that is... my sword is completely gone. That's just fantastic. Basically, when he hits you with his things, with his little bombs, you get a wither effect, and that turns your hearts black. And as far as I know, that's really all it does. I think it just makes it really hard to see what your health is. I could be wrong. But let's take this guy down. I'll show you guys what he drops. So he does take a while to kill. Oh, crap. Oh, gosh. He blew right through the obsidian? Can they do that? Oh, no. I think that when they fire things... when they shoot things and they're close to a wall, it's going to blow out the entire wall behind them. As you can see, his health starts to get a little bit lower. He's going to get this sort of red glow around him, and I've obviously in creative mode here, so I'm not taking any damage whatsoever. But he definitely takes a long while to kill, and almost there. All right, now what he's going to drop is this new item called the Nether Star, and you can see here, sort of looks like a little bit of a ninja star type of thing. But we're going to hang on to that, and I'll show you guys how that works later. Because it's actually going to be used to be crafting the new beacons that are right here, which have been changed. So we'll check this out in just a sec. What the heck, Squid? What are you doing? This is totally vanilla. Like, I'm not... What? Are there flying squids in Minecraft now? You've seen it here first, everyone. Minecraft Snapshot 12W36A. Squids no longer need water. The first bird mobs in Minecraft right here. Dude, that's so weird, and I can't even kill it. It's totally glitching out. It's got to be glitched somewhere. Okay. All right, so let's look at the next thing here. And we're going to go ahead into the nether, actually, because I'm going to show you guys the wither skeletons. So let's drop down here. I've got a little bit of a nether portal. I tried to set all this stuff up before I recorded this, so that we could be ready. All right, so we've got 3 over there. I've actually spawned some in it. If you take a skeleton... if you take a skeleton spawn egg and you bring it into the nether, you're gonna actually be able to spawn in some of these wither skeletons. Now these wither skeletons, they're very different texture. They do look like skeletons, however they are carrying stone swords, and when you kill one of them, let's kill one of them. Hey, buddy. They have a chance of dropping, I believe, bones and coal, and they can also drop the wither skeleton heads, and I'll show you those in a minute. That was a regular skeleton. All right, come on, somebody drop one, please. There we go. So he dropped a piece of coal, which is kind of cool. Also, I think they said in the wiki too that the zombie pigmen have been retextured somehow, thus breaking the texture packs. I don't know about that. They don't really look all that different to me, but it's what it says. All right, so he dropped a stone sword right there, so they do have a chance of dropping those, and it's not a very durable one though. Look at that. The durability on that stone sword is really low. So thanks a lot, pal. Really appreciate it. Supposedly, spawning these guys in and killing them, they have a chance of dropping a wither head, a wither skeleton head, which is obviously what you need in order to create the wither boss. You need to place those heads on the top of that soul sand there that I showed you guys a minute ago. So I'm gonna keep trying to kill one until we get one. No, they keep dropping just coal and bones. That's so freaking boring. I think it's a very slim chance, but I want to try and get it for you guys. Come on, dude, drop your head. Is there a secret to this? Oh, we don't need gas right now. Come on, drop a head, 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 drop a head. Drop your freaking head! Oh, you're dropping swords again? These swords are crap, though. They're seriously poo. They're poo swords. They're poopy stone swords. They're ridiculous. Drop your freaking head! I'm not a very nice person. Yelling at these dudes to drop a head. Okay, I give up. But anyways, those are what the new mobs look like, the wither skeletons, if you want to take a look at them here. And they can only be found in the nether. So I've unfortunately searched all over this nether, almost got lost actually, couldn't find any. They're pretty rare, but if you do take a skeleton spawn egg in the nether, you can spawn them in. So that's that. Get out of here, ghast! Give me your ghast here, yes. Holy smokes, these guys are all over my stuff. Get out of here. Alright. Let's look at the next thing. And the next thing is that they've added one new painting depicting the creation of the wither. I tried to spawn in paintings over and over and over and over and over again, and for some reason I think paintings are a little bit glitched right now, so this could be a bug within this snapshot. I had spawned in like a whole huge wall and everything, and they were really only spawning the little paintings, like these guys right here. I had like a whole wall right here. I was trying to get the big paintings and everything. I will put a picture up on the screen right now online I got online of this new painting. As far as I know, I think it's just one of these little ones, but I could be mistaken. But yeah, the paintings, they weren't spawning in any of the big paintings. They were just like these ones, and then the little like ones that were too high, and then like these guys, and then they're like overlapping each other. It was really weird. So I think the whole painting system is glitched right now. They gotta fix that. Anyways, they also added a carrot on a stick, and I'm gonna show you guys this thing because this is really, really cool. It's kind of a joke too, because you know, people will always say like, what's your motivation, what's your carrot on a stick or whatever. So now we can have carrots on a stick. So obviously last update they added carrots, and those can just obviously be farmed normally. I think they also alluded to the fact that carrots and potatoes can now be found in either villages or growing in jungle biomes. So that's how you find the carrots in the wild, villages or jungle biomes. But let's say that you should have a carrot, or that you have a carrot. All you're gonna do is you're gonna take it like this. You're gonna take a fishing rod. I need a workbench. Where's my workbench? Give it right there. So let's put that down, and you're going to put your carrot and your fishing rod like this. I think it can be in any combination. Oh no, the carrot has to be right below the fishing rod, and that's going to give you a carrot on a stick. Now, what this is going to do is you can sort of herd these pigs around. So once they see the carrot on a stick, the pigs sort of start to respond. Now, any other animal, they don't really care. They're like, dude, Get your freaking carrot on a stick out of my face. But pigs are like, yo, I want some of that carrot on a stick action, and I will follow you around to the ends of the earth until you give it to me. So important to know. All right. So if you have a pig with a saddle on, and you would like to direct this pig to go somewhere, well, you can now steer your pigs with carrots on a stick. So let's spawn in a pig over here in the wild open, and I'm going to grab a saddle. I'm gonna put it on this pig, and we are going to hop on this pig, and now we can ride the pig and steer him by turning our carrot. So if I want to go this way, it's sort of like mounted travel actually. I think that they said that right clicking makes them go faster. Yeah, so if you hold down the right click button, he starts, or if you start clicking the right click button, he'll start to run a little bit faster. So you can now sort of travel with a pig. Here, let me see here. They can't jump though, which really stinks. So it's like flat lands only. That's so stupid. But there you go. So that's how you get that's how you pilot a pig now. And also what's really cool is if you kill your pig with a saddle, they will always drop the saddle again. So you will never lose your saddles. Killing your pig with a saddle will also make them drop one. So that's pretty cool. What else do they say here? Yes, they attract pigs. The carrots on stick, they attract pigs. And I think you can breed pigs now with carrots. Let me try this. Yep, if you take a pig and another pig, you both give them both carrots, they're gonna breed and give you a baby pig. And they've changed that now from wheat, and the same thing goes for chickens. So if you have a bunch of chickens, and let's say you have a bunch of seeds, right? Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well let's just grab some seeds. Let's just grab a lot of seeds. I meant to cut that down and have it be all like, oh cool, he prepared the episode for us. And then I was in creative mode and I ended up just destroying it all. So sorry. But let's say you have a bunch of seeds, okay? These seeds are going to be what you're going to breed the chickens with now. So instead of wheat, are you guys breeding? You don't look very happy to make that baby. You're like, okay, alright, fine. Normally they like rush towards each other and they're like, oh yeah, give me some lovin'. And then these two were like, oh, really, Chimney? We don't really like each other, okay? And I'm like, no, make a baby. But seeds are what make baby chickens now. So if you give your chickens a little chicken seed, or seeds or whatever, they'll make babies. And wheat no longer works for these two animals, pigs and chickens. All right, moving on to the next thing. And that is that the Nether Star. So this is used as a crafting ingredient for the beacon block. So let's head over here, and I have these two beacons set up. The smaller one, and then this is a 3x3, and this is the 5x5 beacon. As you can see, the beacons look very, very different. They have sort of this floating triangular thing inside, very sort of similar to, or it's actually like a three-dimensional like pentagon looking thing. I don't know. I think that's what that sort of looks like. It's basically triangles and squares put together. It kind of looks like the spawner, or the things in the end where you have to kill the ender dragon a little bit. So in order to make these, you're going to need 3 pieces of obsidian, 5 pieces of glass in a pattern like this, and you're going to put your Nether Star in the middle there. So let me go ahead and show you guys how this works. So we're going to put that there. Alright, let's make a beacon. So 5 like this in the shape of a hat, and the Nether Star in the middle. That's going to give you a beacon. And then if you go over here and you place your beacon, obviously you get the beacon light, and then right clicking this will give you your beacon menu again. Like I think I went over this last video. So basically what these are good for, they're good for like buffs and things. So I'm going to sacrifice something of value, iron, and you basically put the iron in here. You select your buff that you want. I would like to have speed level 2, and then you just hit done. And now anytime you're in the vicinity of this beacon, you get a speed boost, which says it's only for 8 seconds, but if you're in the area, it'll go down to 5, and then it'll just like jump back up, and you can get a temporary little bit of a speed boost here. This is really, really cool for like Custom maps, I think they've really been pandering to the creation of custom maps lately. In that I think they want people to make some really crazy stories and really cool custom maps and stuff. So obviously same things over here, except when you go to the higher levels of the beacons, this being a 5x5 instead of the 3x3, you get new you know, buffs basically to choose from. So we've got jump boost. I'm going to choose that. So now we have speed and a jump boost. And has it activated yet? There it goes. Jump boost. So now we can jump longer distances. Whee! Pretty cool stuff. All right, so that's how you create the beacons now using the Nether Star. So obviously you need to kill a Wither in order to get that. All right, the next thing is they've added heads. You guys have probably seen these in the beginning of my video. And these heads, and I was talking about them as well, we've got a skeleton head, Wither skeleton head, zombie head, a creeper head, and also Steve head, which just in the tooltips is just called head. That's all it's called. So as you can see here, we've got skeleton skull, Wither skeleton skull, zombie head, creeper head, and then just head. Now the cool thing about these is that occasionally mobs have a chance of dropping them. They're very rare though, so let's see if we can get one of these to drop. So I'm gonna spawn in a bunch of these dudes in this little area. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, and we're gonna just, because there's creepers in there, I'm gonna start sniping these guys. And this bow is pretty beast. It's got power of 4 and flame 1, so I don't really want to hit those creepers and have them blow up. Let's see if we can kill some of these guys. See if any of them drop a head. I don't know that they will, primarily because it's pretty rare. I couldn't even get those Wither skeletons to drop their skulls either, which kind of stinks, because I would have loved to show you guys that, but how did they block that? It's like, you see that thing came back. Here, zombie. Oh, he's shooting back at me. That's what's going on. Alright. Anybody drop anything? Nope, just experience points. This is so poo. Alright, let me just spawn in a bunch of these zombies and we'll just start slaying them. Hello? Drop your head, please. Did anybody drop anything? Man. I am very sorry, you guys. This is a bit boring. Time set 13,000. Alright, let's go over here. We'll just spawn a whole mess of these guys in. I was going to try and... Hey! Zombie villager! Alright, come on. Somebody drop a head, please. You guys are not very mobile today. They're like, boo! We don't feel like moving. Come on, I'd love to show this in the video. This is dumb. Nobody's dropping any heads. I guess they're very rare though, like very rare. Probably as rare as like a rare mob drop. Mob loot. There's nobody dropping any mob loot. This sucks. Come on. Bah. All right. Well, you guys get the picture. I'm sorry. I really wanted to show you. I still didn't get any. That's disappointing. So, anyways, the purpose of these heads are for decoration, as well as you can reskin your own head, which is kind of crazy. So what I want to show you guys here is you can take any number of these heads. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And what you can do is you can basically put these on your head in the head slot. And I don't know if this is going to work. It is going to work. And wow, that looks weird. That looks so... That looks so weird. My eyes are like normal, like it looks like I don't have a mouth. It's just like oh my gosh. Anyways, so you can use these on your skins. I obviously have like a hoodie over my head and the glasses. So it basically looks like Steve with with the hoodie and glasses on. And you can change these around. You can put a creeper on. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's got like a little mustache. Like, hey there, buddy, and I blow up your house. I also like to molest your children. He's got such a little pedo stash, that's ridiculous. Oh, this is too funny. What are skeletons gonna look like with my skin on? Oh gosh, I'm losing it. I'm losing it right now. His face looks so smashed. Oh gosh. All right, wither skeletons. Oh my god, what the heck? He looks like Black Mario. Oh my gosh. And of course zombies, what are they gonna look like? Alright, not all that different. It just kind of looks like a dude with the green face and glasses. But you guys get the idea. So the really cool thing about this, oh, there's me, what's up? The really cool thing about this is that it doesn't add any extra dimension to your head. It's not like a pumpkin, which is going to you know, basically where are freaking pumpkins? Where the freaking pumpkins at? Pumpkin. No! It's not like the freaking pumpkin, which is going to like go on the outside of your head and sort of bump it out or whatever, kind of like that. It's basically it's literally retextures your own skin. So it's right underneath there. And if I didn't have my hoodie and glasses on, literally my head would look just like Steve. That's what it would look like. So that's pretty cool. Since they can be used as hats, are very rarely dropped by mobs. And also, just so you know, let's get out of this mode. They can also be placed on fence posts like this. So you can actually go up to a fence post and you can place them down sort of at any angle, which is kind of cool. You can place them on the ground as well. They can also be placed within item frames too, which is pretty sweet. So if you've got an item frame and you want to display the head of your slain comrade, you can just put it in there like that. Or if you slayed a creeper and you got his head, you can do that. Of course, rotating them and doing all that other fun stuff that you can do with item frames is all acceptable. But those are the new heads. All right, so let's see here. What else is there? They retextured the golden carrot. So the golden carrot has been given a new texture. Not highly important, but just thought I'd point that out. And it says here too, this is interesting. Zombies and skeletons that pick up items will now always drop them after dying. I don't know what kind of items they pick up, but it's kind of interesting. Do they pick up items now? I don't really know. It says they've also changed some minor changes to dyeing. Leather armor now uses overlaid textures, one being the color, and minor changes to the leather dyeing. The colors will attempt to maintain intensity and not dilute as much. So there you guys go. That is Minecraft Snapshot 12W36A. I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button down below for me. It really helps me out and shows me that you guys definitely support my hard work in all these videos. And hopefully next week there'll be a new snapshot, so be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any more content from me. I'll try and cover absolutely everything for you guys, and of course, as always, keep it very fun. But yeah, once again, my name is Swift, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace!